Hi everyone, how you all doing? So let's keep trying to do these vlogs somehow daily, reporting a little bit on what I did on the day, what my goals with Patreon and YouTube are. Um, I got some interesting feedback to the previous video. A lot of people, well, not a lot, a few told me that it was great that I was remodeling things, and it was sad that Arctica had closed down. Other people warned me that having a variety channel on YouTube is not, it's it doesn't align very well with how YouTube search engine works. So for those who don't know, YouTube search engine focuses on machine learning stuff to predict what stuff you would like to play next. So it looks for similarities and patterns on things that you're currently playing, and it will feed you more of the same or something very, very similar. So it won't randomly pick up a video from a person you've never seen before. You have to specifically search for that, or specifically search for those specific keywords that you're supposed to put on the tags. And if those are aligned, and if your video snowballs enough, like if you announced it to enough people, you got a lot of comments, you got a lot of likes, then it ranks higher on those ratings lists, and the probability of you getting thrown into the what is going to be played next is higher than other videos. But usually, if you're not on the top tier viewers of YouTube, you have no chance of ending up on those kind of lists unless people already know you and already subscribe to you. So it's a very important thing that people subscribe to your channel and have the notification thing. It's also very important that people like the videos. That's how the whole YouTube business works, revolves around. That's why people insist so much that you should like all the videos and subscribe and all that stuff. So the problem with a variety channel is that people are used to consuming things by interests. So if I'm interested in, I don't know, Fortnite, I will only search for Fortnite channels and only subscribe to a few very good Fortnite channels. And then if I have another interest, I will look for another channel that is of that specific interest. I don't know, Minecraft, for example, and find a couple good Minecraft channels and subscribe to those. And those are my two main interests, Fortnite and Minecraft. And I'm not watching any creator that has a channel with both Fortnite and Minecraft. And if a creator has Fortnite and, I don't know, Rocket League and FIFA World Playing, I, as a person who I'm not interested in those things, will most likely not subscribe to that channel. So that's why they recommend people to do specific channels for specific things, and variety channels are a bit frowned upon because they don't segue into the model of YouTube. On Twitch, however, I have seen a lot of people, well, a few people, run a variety channel, and people follow them for who they are, for their character, for the people who go there regularly. So they started creating this community, and it's the community that keeps going, and they can switch around to play something completely different, but the community still remains, still goes there, still watches, still follows. They know each other, and then it may or may not snowball into something larger than life. Most of the channels on Twitch don't snowball like that. They stay for, I don't know, 20 viewers, 30 viewers, 100 viewers. That's perfectly fine. They get a few subscriptions. It's enough to pay the bills. They can survive that way. They just need to stream, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours every day or a few days a week. And they get that community, and the community is used to going there, and they can interconnect with other people on Twitch through that way. YouTube works similar to that in the way that you have to sort of know other channels that do similar things to what you do, and try to do some things with them so you can get a few of their followers back, or exchange your followers with their followers in a certain way. And we've been experimenting with that a little bit with the booktube channel that me and my wife have in Portuguese, and you have to network a lot with other booktubers to make it work and grow organically. So yeah, for my personal channel, I decided that I don't want to have 10 channels and administrate 10 channels, and none of them will reach 1,000 subscribers. Or even if one of them would, I would have to invest so much time in doing content just for that specifically, and networking with other people just in that medium specifically so much that I would not be able to do that on a daily basis. It's just not possible for one person to administrate 10 channels and maintain sanity at least, or quality. So if I would have like a whole team that I could delegate stuff, that could be possible. Most people struggle just having one or two channels. So having like 10 is just not feasible. So that's why I'm sticking with the idea of doing a variety channel. And I've been trying it. I've been doing it for a few years now, and it's growing steadily. I don't know if it will peak or plateau, whatever you want to call it, or not. For now, it's still growing. It's growing more than ever, so that's excellent. I think most of the growth that comes on this particular YouTube channel is people on the demo scene, because I do a lot of content for the demo scene, and that plateaus a little bit because demo scene is a very niche genre, and I already know all the demo sceners, or most of the demo sceners, and they already know me, so most of them already follow me, or the ones that will never follow me already don't follow and will never follow. So I kind of already branched that. I can and I will do more demo scene content. And there is the possibility of outreaching people outside the demo scene as well who enjoy the content anyways, which is one of the main ideas why I put stuff on YouTube. But I think most of the people who follow me, it's because they are interested on the demo scene and they know they will get a lot of demo scene content from my channel. The content, however, that I do on my channel is not at all limited to demo scene. I do book reviews, which I have very little traffic on, and most of the traffic that I get is actually when I spam to certain forums and Reddit and Goodreads and places like that where they welcome people doing video reviews of certain books. If I announce the book review there, I get a little bit of traffic, a few people watching, a few people commentating. That's fine. I don't aim to be this big booktuber that just does book reviews. There are a lot of them, and if I would be only focusing on booktube and networking with other booktubers from the English community of booktubers, and my main interests are science fiction, for example. If I would network with other science fiction booktubers, I could probably grow the channel in that vein. I can still maybe do that in the future, despite being a variety channel. But yeah, that's just another of the things that I do. And then I have, I don't know, videos about my pets, videos about how to do technical things. I got a lot of views from people fixing their wireless controller that stopped working. And it's just a video that I did because I had to fix mine, and I wanted to document how I fixed mine. So I have a few videos of those kind of things. Some of them end up with 10, 20 views and no one gives a shit, and others snowball and now have like, I don't know, 20k views and actually earn me money through ads, for monetization. Because I managed to grow the channel to the point where I have 1k subscribers and 10 million views, I think, per year, per month. I don't know what's the rating. They're enough that you need to have monetization. And these videos that are like viral, they're not huge viral, but they are out there. They have more traction than my standard videos. Those are the ones who end up giving me some money through YouTube, which is great. Do I want to only make those kind of videos? No, I don't want to make a how-to channel. There are a lot of them out there. People who are completely addicted to doing those kind of things and know a lot better how to explain things and have a lot more background and did a lot more research. I just want to document the fixes that I did. I don't want to make a career out of that. So yeah, these are just 3 or 4 examples. I have so many other interests of things that I've been doing, like different video games that I'm currently addicted on. I just end up putting it on my YouTube channel. Maybe some people from those communities end up following me and watching other stuff that I do. That's awesome. So one thing that I do miss is a sense of community around me, like people who follow me regularly, would a way for them to communicate or hang out. I have a Discord, but it's usually silent. Only one or two people ever talk there. And I don't know how big I need to have the Twitch or YouTube for that to start snowballing, or if it's just because I'm not as social as other people are with their viewers. I'm not sure what the reason behind that is, but I do have a Discord, and you're welcome to join if you're watching this and feel like chatting about, I don't know, random stuff. And that's another of the points that I'm thinking about how to remodel for this 2021 reboot of Patreon and YouTube communication. It's how to do that a bit better. Anyways, long video already. As usual, I got sidetracked talking about generic stuff instead of focusing on what I wanted to talk about today, which was what I was doing today. So today, I was playing a couple of games for a little while, did a couple of videos on that, and now I spent most of the rest of my evening recording the Enough Records radio show. So Enough Records is a net label. It's a net label that I founded with a couple of friends back in 2001. A net label is a music label that releases all their releases free for download on the internet. So, and I manage one of them. It's called Enough Records. It has its own YouTube channel because of reasons that I don't know. Maybe we might talk about that again sometime. It interrelates with these kind of things. Anyways, Enough Records is the net label that I run. You go to enoughrecords.scene.org. You have all the releases there, and I was today listening to a few of the submitted demos that we have coming up as new releases soon. We have 3 new ones that are pretty much ready, and I was listening to them, checking that everything is okay, preparing one of them to start uploading stuff. Then I noticed I was late with the Enough Records radio show, which is the monthly radio show that I do that gets broadcast in 4 different stations through physical air and also on the internet. Radio Quântica, Radio Piratona, Radio Manobras, and the Internet Public Radio based out of Mexico City. So I do this radio show every month, 2 hours, and I have to record it. So open Audacity, record all the vocals, saying all the tracks that are being played right now, maybe say some stories about something that I remember at the time. Try not to repeat tracks that much. Do the cover for that, render that, make sure I don't pass the 2 hours, get a cover, prepare everything, package a zip, upload it to all the places, get the scripts running to do a video out of that. So yeah, all of those things take time, and I need to do it at least one night every month. So yeah, that's what I was doing today, preparing Enough Records radio show 055. So yeah. Enough Records is something as well that I do pro bono. I do get a little of the budget. We are a non-profit label, so all the money that we get into the label needs to be reapplied back into the label, and we only have a few platforms that monetize our catalog. With permission from the artists, and so that money that we get usually pays for server stuff, for pro accounts on certain places, like for example SoundCloud. You want a pro account to be able to take full advantage of SoundCloud platform, stuff like that. Server costs, and I do get a fee for doing some basic stuff. If I would be charging properly for the work that I do for Enough Records, it's not enough, but you know, it helps. It helps. So it's a small thing that I get every month out of that. Helps pays for some bills, and the exceeding money goes to nonprofit organizations that support either Creative Commons or digital rights on the internet. We donate to EFF every year, to archive.org, and organizations like that. And I do a transparency report every year around January or February to have all the data up to December available, listing all the stuff that came in and all the stuff that came out. And the artists don't have to let enough records monetize their releases. They can either monetize them themselves or refuse to have their releases monetized. So yeah, anything that you donate to Enough Records is more than welcome. I think the best place to donate to Enough Records right now is the Bandcamp thing. If you go to enoughRec.bandcamp.com, there is this special thing which is a subscriber model now, which you can subscribe to getting all our releases per year, and that costs, I believe, €5, which is really good considering that our catalog has over 500 releases. And otherwise, you would have to pay to get them listed on Bandcamp. Of course, all our releases are free for download on our website, but Bandcamp is more useful for people who want to stream on their phone, have everything neat on Bandcamp, list all the stuff that they own there. So in that sense, it's a bit more useful to have it there. So yeah, that's the best place to go if you want to support Enough Records itself. And it was one of the tiers on my Patreon was to get credits on the monthly radio show, which no one ever subscribed. So it's one of the tiers that are going to get cut when I remodel Patreon in 2021. So yeah, video has been long enough already. Let me know if you have any questions or stuff like that on the comments. Feedback welcome as usual. See you next video. Bye bye everyone. Take care.